verge of accomplishing what his most formidable contemporaries could not. Larry Bird's Boston Celtics reached the finals 5 times in all, and in a 6-year span, won 3 championships. Some say Bird's '86 team was the best ever for a single year, but Larry Celts never repeated, largely because of the presence of Magic Johnson's Lakers, who reached the finals 9 times in 12 seasons and wore the crown 5 times, once back-to-back, but they were thwarted by injuries and Isaiah Thomas's Pistons as they went for the triple. That was the first of 2 in a row for Detroit, but eventually, a team they had haunted grew stronger. And when the Bulls swept the Pistons, the torch was passed, although grudgingly. The Chicago Bulls, now on the verge of such an emphatic run of excellence that they believe no one will be able to deny them a place on the short list of all-time great NBA teams. The Chicago Bulls, nearing the end of an extraordinary basketball odyssey, and believing, to a man, that tonight is the night.
Jordan for 3. Yes. Well, Michael wasting little time. His first field goal opportunity, and he converts from 3-point territory. Suns 4, the Bulls 3. Johnson, yes.
Michael, each game they've gone up 31 points, 42 points, 44, 55. Scottie Pippen with the backdoor layup.
Shots, if you're going to lose, you lose with Charles Barkley.
Here's Jordan. So Michael has hit his first 2, a 3 and a 2 for 5 points. Suns by 1.
I have that inner drive to do whatever possible to get this game over with tonight.
For those times, and he should have got the ball to Charles Barkley.
Pippen with the fake. He has 8 points. Suns lead by 10. And they've hit a left. Oh, the alley-oop for Michael Jordan. All the other night, hit 8 of 11. Jordan's pass broken up. Johnson for Barkley. Armstrong back. And Charles Barkley extends to a 27-15 lead.
It pulls him in a different direction than he really wants to go. Left hand pulls. Jordan changes direction. The lob pass by Scottie Pippen. Jordan converts. Take him one way, pull him with that left hand if you can get away with it, and then all you have to do is be able to jump 3 feet above the rim and convert.
Jordan. Pippen. 8 unanswered for Chicago.
For Chicago, as Michael sees the double team coming, Scottie Pippen finds the opening in the seam. Jordan delivers.
Checked in. Paxson. Eluding Barkley. Hits the 3. Here's Paxson straight away for 3. And he has played a major role here in the first half. Paxson again.
For minutes, that's what got them this early lead.
Jordan. Oh, difficult shot. Michael Jordan with the turnaround.
Down low, Michael Jordan knows if he catches it quick enough and turns before the double team can get to him, he'll be able to shoot it over the top of KJ.
3 3-pointers. Michael Jordan showing some signs after not looking to shoot for a long stretch. Jordan on the follow. Armstrong for 3.
Since we didn't call the foul, we're going to get the ball back to the Chicago Bulls.
Jordan. Yes.
game.
Cotton Fitzsimmons, Senior Executive Vice President of the Suns, color commentator on the radio broadcast. Michael Jordan, 7 of 11. He has 15 points. Suns.
Tonight, I just pull up and take my jump shot. You see that he had his head down, that froze there, Marley, and he just jumped right up for his jump shot.
King and Scott Williams joining Jordan, Pippen, and Armstrong. Michael Jordan has 17. Kevin Johnson guarding Michael Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Jordan cuts it to a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Executing the offensive play in the half court very well.
Michael Jordan line drives it home. Phoenix. And the Suns able to elude the trap. Marley for 3. Yes! And Marley hitting his second from downtown, and the Suns open up a 13-point lead.
They're playing.
Able to recover. Jordan. Stop from behind. Dumas got a piece of it. And Dumas will finish it off.
But he can't intimidate Danny Ainge. And hopefully, if he go after Danny, we have to go after him.
Yes, Danny Ainge and Michael Jordan got into it in game number 4. Jordan just drilled that corner jump, so the Suns now lead 72-60 with 4:20 remaining in the third quarter.
Now in these last 2 games, especially tonight, Phoenix is doing a lot of the hitting. Three-pointer.
Paxson hits the 3. Jordan for 3. Yes. Jordan. He'll go to the line. 10 times to travel. Johnson had it knocked away by Pippen. 3-on-1. 4-on-1. It's Jordan.
So they've got 3-on-1 numbers until number 23 decides to jump in there. Now it's 4-on-1. Michael with the finish.
Jumper down.
Suns 88, Bulls 79. Jordan with the turnaround. And the Suns now lead by 7. Barkley rebound. Barkley on the run. Barkley for Ainge. And this crowd disappointed. They came here hoping to celebrate a 3-lead. Michael Jordan cuts it to 9. 7, and the Bulls hurting themselves once again at the foul line. Jordan.
Mark West on the floor, a 51%.
Well, that's a great theory and a great...
Smart move by Ainge. Michael Jordan hit the little turnaround, but what he really was trying to do was create a shot for Paxson. Ainge almost came to help out, but stayed at home. Michael couldn't get it to him.
So the Suns. Barkley struggling for possession. Johnson. Yes, and it counts.
Trying to create right there something for Paxson, but Ainge started to come and went back, stayed at home with his player. Jordan turns and banks it off the glass.
And again, the offense got ran through Charles Barkley. He got double teamed. He found the open man in Kevin Johnson, and they lay it up. I tell you, this Phoenix Sun team is playing excellent basketball, both offensively and defensively.
But don't use up too much time on the clock.
So good move by Paul Westphal. Take this shot in the last second or 2.
Well, Kevin Johnson saw the opportunity.
Arena, them fans of the Phoenix Suns will be rocking.
10 seconds remaining in the game, and the Suns with a 106-95 lead. Michael Jordan sitting down, departing with 41. That's Tucker hitting a 3. 106-98. Frank Johnson and Kevin Johnson. 10-point Suns lead, and that will do it. The Phoenix Suns, leading most of the way, remain alive in this best of 7 as they knock off the Bulls 108-98. The Bulls now lead 3 games to 2, but this series goes back to Phoenix. Game 6, Sunday night. Airtime at 7. That's Eastern time right here on NBC. Let's go to Hannah with Phoenix coach Paul Westphal.
Paul, the Chicago Bulls came into this game with a date with destiny, but you guys came in hungry, fighting for survival. Lose? You're having a great time, joking at halftime. Did that kind of attitude help you come into Chicago Stadium and take 2 out of 3?
We like to play basketball, and I think the game should be fun, and I think that if you relieve the pressure a little bit, you can play better. So it worked tonight.
I don't care about being down 3-1. God want us to win the World Championship.
I don't know if I go that far, Charles.
Oh, no, I talked to him the other night.
But wait a minute.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the starting lineup for the Chicago Bulls. At forward from Clemson, number 54, Horace Grant. At forward from Central Arkansas, number 33, Scottie Pippen. At center from San Francisco, number 24, Bill Cartwright. At guard from Iowa, number 10, B.J. Armstrong. And at guard from North Carolina, number 23, Michael Jordan. Chicago Bulls head coach, Phil Jackson.
Nice lead. Dumas was rejected by Grant. Was stopped. Michael Jordan on a pull-up. Yes. The Bulls 3. Right over to help out. And again, the Suns play it beautifully. Armstrong for 3. B.J. Armstrong. Barkley backing Grant. Armstrong cheating over. And they work it to Marley. Yes. It's a 3 for Dan Marley. Suns 12, Bulls 9. Jordan for 3. And Michael Jordan has tied the game. Crowd roaring. They thought he stepped out of bounds. Jordan hits another 3.
His game early, down low inside, posting up against Kevin Johnson, and now he's catching Richard Dumas, the rookie, in late rotations. Stops behind the three-point line, hits one. KJ moves back to guard him. He just shoots right over the top again.
Pippen with the step. Oh, what a move by Scottie Pippen. Ainge on a quick release for 3. 22. Armstrong for 3. B.J. Armstrong hitting on his second three-pointer.
On offense, Scottie Pippen realizes that Miller can't move his feet. It's a matter, can he elevate over Charles? He certainly can.
Remaining in the quarter. Jordan, yes. And Michael Jordan has 10 points. The Bulls.
Game here in this building by NBA security.
All right, Jordan from long range. That's a 3. Here's Paxson. Yes, it counts. John Paxson with a buzzer basket, concluding this first quarter. First quarter for the Bulls, 14 of 22 for 64%, and they finish it up with a 10-2 run. Ainge for 3, yes.
And then Danny Ainge is not going to hesitate to give him a look to get it up there from downtown.
4:20 remaining, first half. Chambers with the step. Oh, goes to the reverse.
Defensive end, the good screen was set by Chambers. KJ got him the ball, and then leaving, no doubt, he took a lesson.
So the Bulls sharply played first quarter. Suns with a 15-4 run. Barkley lost
Quarter from the foul line.
and Jordan gets right back to it. Armstrong for 3. B.J. Armstrong hitting on his third three-pointer.
Has come in and provided him with the offensive scoring.
Dumas not able to convert. Paxson, yes, that's a three-pointer for John Paxson. Chicago leads by 7. Armstrong for 3. Oh, they are on fire from downtown.
A double dose. This is the guy that used to start for Chicago and made so many big shots from behind the three-point line, John Paxson. This is the guy who has replaced him in the starting lineup, leads the NBA in three-point shooting. B.J. Armstrong, 2 different guys, same results.
Now Jordan posting up. Yes. Michael Jordan, 7 of 12. He has 20 points. Coming off a quiet second quarter. Kevin Johnson defeated Charles Barkley. The Bulls 77. Shot clock at 8. Michael Jordan able to use the height advantage.
He feels Danny Ainge coming from the top, so he spins to the left shoulder, shoots the fadeaway, hits it over Kevin Johnson. The next time on the other side of the floor, he sees Marley coming late, so he turns to the right shoulder, elevates over Kevin Johnson. The ability to...
Shot clock at 4. Michael Jordan is...
Put Scott Williams in to defend against Barkley.
Barkley off the fake. The Suns, 5:25 remaining in the game. Jordan getting the good look. He has 27. Marley for 3. 5 minutes remaining in the fourth. Here is Jordan. Yes. Michael Jordan answers. The Bulls.
After timeouts, likes to play from the top of the circle so he can ball fake and drive left or right. A strong move to the basket by Charles. And then down 2 points, Marley pulls up from behind the three-point line to give Phoenix a 1-point lead.
Here is Jordan. Yes. Michael Jordan.
Kicked it back outside. Then they go right back into him again. He knows that he's got time if he...
Shot clock at 5. Marley from way out. And nearly got the roll. Rebounded by Barkley. Charles Barkley calling for the timeout. A sensational play by Barkley.
He certainly has to work hard to get this one. The ball almost bounces in. The presence, the call, timeout before the turnover takes place.
That's the second time he's been able to call a timeout while in flight. Paul Westphal enjoying it. Charles Barkley with a 17th rebound, and it was an enormous one.
Look at the range that Marley shoots this shot from. Jordan tries to get out and challenge it. And as deep as it is, it almost still goes in. Then Barkley hustles after it, chases it down, calls timeout. And when you look at Paul Westphal, still finding humor in the moment as Marley's coming off. Westphal gives him...
Pitches back to Frank Johnson. Rebounded by Michael Jordan. Frank Johnson, not the man that the Suns would have wanted to take that shot, and Jordan is able to go the distance.
Worst thing that could happen.
Pippen over to Hell. Marley eluding Jordan. Frank Johnson gives it back. Marley, oh, he went short, and it's a 24-second violation.
The floor saw a clear path to the basket. Nobody moved over to stop him. They certainly didn't want to foul and give him a three-point play, so he scores and uses very little time.
The Suns by 2. It has come down to this possession.
They want Michael to get a full head of steam, try to keep him in the middle of the floor.
Well, Pippen got the snap. Here's Paxson for 3. Yes! The Bulls take a 1-point lead, and Phoenix calls for time with 3 9/10 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. John Paxson converts a three-pointer in Chicago 99 and Phoenix 98.
They've done this at least 3 or 4 times in the game. Penetrated and thrown backwards to a man rotating back to a spot-up area. There's the man, John Paxson. Grant gets the ball out to the right man at the right spot, and from the time it leaves his hand, it's perfect rotation on the basketball. He feels it, the team loves it, as they run back to the bench on the timeout.
And that is an NBA Finals record 10th three-pointer. 3 9/10 seconds to go. Kevin Johnson will inbound. Oliver Miller plays it. Here's Johnson. Johnson gets, no, he could not get it off. Knocked away by Grant. It's all over. The Chicago Bulls have made it 3 straight NBA championships. A three-point shot by John Paxson, the game winner. The Bulls with a record low, only 12 points. In the fourth quarter, that is a NBA Finals record low, but it was enough.
Michael Jordan, when that buzzer went off, first jumped so high, but immediately had the presence to chase the basketball down into the crowd. Whoever had picked it up, he wanted that basketball. basketball, signifying the 3rd World Championship in a row, and he went after it and got it.
And Paul Westphal heads back to the locker room. A disappointing finish for the Suns, who had rallied and taken the lead but could not put it away. And Horace Grant, a man who has struggled the last 2 games, comes up with the block to conclude matters.
Talk about the block. He did the last 2 things that mattered the most. He threw the pass back out to John Paxson for the shot. He gets that assist. He gets the block on that last shot attempt to preserve the victory.
So the Chicago Bulls have accomplished something that has not been done in 27 years. They have become only the 3rd team in NBA history to win 3 in a row. No team has done it. In the last 26 years, only the Minneapolis Lakers and the Boston Celtics have won 3 straight titles. The 2 most recent teams to attempt it, the 1989 Lakers, the 1991 Pistons, both falling short, and this crowd has been stunned by that finish.
This goes back to the timeout, turning and kicking out, and then when it seems that he's beat, the recovery by Grant to block the shot from behind Kevin Johnson's head. Michael Jordan jumps, but then says, I want this basketball. He is off into the stands right now, gathering the basketball.
And shades of Game 5, the Bulls against the Knicks, with Charles Smith having the 4 opportunities to convert, and the Bulls, with the combination of Grant and Pippen, were able to stop Smith. They come up with the defensive play right here. Michael Jordan, the high man, with 33. Charles Barkley had 21, along with 17 rebounds, and the Bulls are still undefeated at America West Arena. They won during the course of the regular season, and they won 3 straight in the playoffs. What an unusual series this has been, with the Bulls winning the first 2 here in Phoenix, and then Chicago having their problems at home. Phoenix winning 2 out of 3 at Chicago Stadium.
I think it's just a credit to the
Well, we have played this scene before, and amid the bedlam of the visitors' locker room in Phoenix, we have virtually the entire roster of the 3-time champions, and David Stern will attempt to make the presentation. Go ahead, Commissioner.
3-time NBA World Champion Chicago Bulls. Congratulations. It's a great accomplishment.
Michael will allow you to speak first on behalf of your teammates.
Well, I think everybody put their effort out there. You know, from Corey Williams to Ed Neal, all the guys that were going to injury reserve. You know, this is a hard-fought 3-peat. You know what I mean? It took a lot of work. A lot of times it looked kind of dim, but we stuck in there. We hung together as a team, and you know, this is a reward of what the hard work does for you.
Thank you. The crowd here kind of blocks us from seeing the monitor. We'll try, but until Pax's winning 3-pointer, you had all the points for the Bulls in the 4th quarter.
I knew Pax was going to make that. I just knew it whenever he got it. It was a great draw in. And, you know, for my part, I just try to do whatever I can. I hope you enjoy it, Bob. It feels good right now.
Is it joy, or is it relief, or is it a combination? This has been a great year, but a tough year.
It's both. You know, it's a relief. Plus, it's great to win. You know, I think we've gone through a lot. Me, personally, I've gone through a lot of ups and downs, but to cap it off this way means a lot to me, believe me.
I hate to make you look ahead, but you've talked about retirement in a year or 2. Could you step aside if the streak is still intact?
No. You know, my love is strong for this game right now. That's how I'm looking at it, and I'm going to be here as long as my love is strong.
I know you want to jump down. This has been, in many ways, your year with the Dream Team and with the certification in the minds of most now as the greatest to ever play the game. A final thought on what this means to you and your team.
Well, I think it means a lot to us. I mean, because we make history. Very few teams have done this. You know, especially when so much parity in the league right now. This is a major accomplishment for the franchise and for the team. And, you know, for me personally, you know, I think it was something that I was looking forward to separate myself from Magic and Bird. They never did it, and I did it. So that makes me, you know, feel special, I believe it.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, let's go back to